everybody. Test 1, 2, 3. Welcome you to another night today. Chilling in the building. Chilling in the building. Welcome Erica, Lucia. We have Erica, with Isaiah. Who else up in here? Test. Alicia. Let's see. Wendy. Adina, Chiki. How's everybody's energy today? Grounded, loving, peaceful? Or not grounded, loving, peaceful? Peaceful Monday? Depleted? You're using your life. That's good. You gotta use your life, or else life will use you. Working on being more positive, a little unsettled. If I share my navigating through the minefield of Earth. Minefield. Is it that bad? Could be better, right? Doesn't have to be that bad. Or is it that bad? Minefield of Earth. The minefield is not on Earth. The minefield is in our mind. But of course, it's not supposed to be easy. That's why you have to be a practitioner. You have to practice, or else every day is a minefield on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? I live in Memphis, so it's rough. Well, what we get is what we get, right? blessing. Sometimes we want to be born in Thailand. Sometimes we want to be born and raised in Houston. But we got Memphis. Sometimes we want to be born in America, but we're in the Philippines. But we're blessed to be here together. Welcome in, Carrie. Energy healing. Energy, energia. Reiki. Popular word, Reiki. All healing is self-healing. All compassion is self-compassion. Philosophy. I know there's a TikTok loves philosophy. Welcoming Empress. But right now, lots of big sea of marketing, big marketing, making people maybe look at the live stream a lot less because people are annoyed by too much marketing. I agree with that. I would have to agree with that choice that humanity makes. So it kind of ruins the live streaming flow because we don't want to see another QVC party, lots of QVC party. Do you remember to breathe today? She says yes. Do you think the body can heal itself? Absolutely. Everything's energy. But many people don't have faith in healing, so you limit your healing by the faith that you have. Because some people don't believe in a miracle, and so a miracle oftentimes won't happen for you if you have a closed mind. Which has a lot to do with faith, a lot to do with open mind. Open your mind. Because if a placebo can heal people, which means a sugar pill that tells you this will heal everything, then imagine you could be placeboing your breath My breath heals my body. My breath heals my spine. My breath heals my life. But to actually have genuine faith, not just convenient faith on emergency only. Sawadee. Convenient faith. Plug this in real quick. How's your eyes right now? Is your eyes relaxed? Tu ojos. Su ojos. Sawadee. Too much blue light on my eyes. Thank you, Sassy Mom. Thank you. Welcome. How's the energy of the internet today? Have it been on too much? What have you been noticing going on the internet? Of course, from a grounded place, it's doing good. A lot of glitches. Well, today there was an update to TikTok also. There's an update to the iPad today. Updates, because why? The season changing. Algorithm changing. Everything changing. Christmas energy. The app was glitching for everyone. mixed emotion on the internet today, Summers. Where are you at? Lane, summer for you. Breathe into your stomach and slowly exhale. Again. Let your eyes settle. What are we working on tonight? Just relaxing. I want to finish the album, but it's not good day. Maybe tomorrow. We got one more song from the album. One more song. It's number 7. Welcome, Harley. Exciting vibes with the working class starting to wake up together. Everyone breathing together. I need that. I have to let go of negative energy from people. Make it easy to let go of negative energy. Make it easy to let go. But we can definitely make it very difficult to let go. That's why we have singing bowls. Sometimes it's hard to shake our thoughts because we don't trust in our practice. The practice is about things here and now. บางครั้งเราไม่เชื่อการปฏิบัติจิตของเราความสงบของเราเชื่อในการคิดมากกว่าความสงบ When you start to believe in worrying more than peace, what do you think you have? More worries. It's difficult in the beginning to practice more peaceful because, let's be honest, most people don't practice that consistently unless you're here. The pace of what we do in here is a bit slower today and many days. The slower pace, it's annoying for the busy mind. It wants more dopamine. It wants more noise. But whenever you take it slow, Sometimes the mind like, why does he talk like that? He sounds like an AI. But they're not even listening. They're just hearing noise. Interesting. Bing bong. Welcome sa tank mo. I just realized I don't live in the now. Most of my day. Congratulations. Hey, welcoming Sister Alina. You made a big breakthrough if you start to realize you're not present throughout the day. Imagine that's literally called being in the matrix. In your head all day, and you don't realize you could be free from it by connecting to the one breath that's constantly going. Many people don't recognize that. Many people don't recognize you can be in the present moment and clear because it takes practice to let go of the matrix. Doubt, fear, worry, good, bad, duality mind, oneness is here. But it's hard to shake this thing off because there's so much to explore, read, watch, play, see. But to just be is so boring when you're attached to dopamine. And sometimes you can be attached to the dopamine of overthinking and worrying. And many people don't realize you can control, you can choose your mentality, your thoughts. But if you have no discipline, you don't even know you're not present. You just think you just live life from your head without realizing you could just be free in the moment. The free that we're talking about is not a mental concept of free. It's to be in the purity of now. But this is inconvenient for the people who need more philosophy to hear. Okay, now what? What do you get from being free in a moment? This is boring. Let me go play Guild War or Clash of Clans. So they only experience blank experience for literally 5 seconds, maybe less. And they're like, let me go do more dopamine back to the matrix. But if you maintain present in the moment long enough, what happens? You start to see you're not the matrix. You're not the mind, you have the mind. It's easy to get bored seeking spiritual stuff because you're looking for something you already have. Imagine looking for the one in the sky when you've been the one the whole time. But not who you think is the one, not what you think is the one. The one Is it possible to have moments with no thought? Try it. In the moment, there's no thoughts. Thoughts come from your mind. In the moment, your body is here, your breath is here. You don't need to analyze, it's just here. So when you hang out more in your body, you become more present. We can overthink. When you're actually with your breath, in the beginning we drag our breath. But as we deepen our meditative discipline, we watch the body breathe. What are some discipline suggestions to silence the mind for beginners? There is no silencing the mind. The secret to silencing the mind is to do nothing. But the technique to do nothing is to do nothing that has to do with thinking. Well, if you're just breathing in a moment, you don't need to think about it, you just breathe. But as you're breathing, your mind starts thinking on its own. And you get to watch it without needing to fix, respond, or analyze. You just watch. As you discipline yourself to not analyze, respond, and think, your mind naturally has less thoughts because you're not adding any more stimulant or input to the mind. You just observe. But the more you analyze, stimulate, and think, the more your mind speeds up again, the faster you blink. Now your shoulders fidgety, hands fidgety. Now your neck starts moving. Your breathing you're not aware of your breathing now. You've lost it. But you've really lost nothing. Just come back to the basics. The moment, the beautiful moment that is always here. The singing bowl rings beautifully, right? But even when the sound of the singing bowl stops, the beauty still rings. The beauty of the silence. That's it. Spirituality. So boring. What about like astral projection, the third eye opening, the chakras, and psychic abilities? There's gotta be more to it. What if I'm analyzing my breathing? If I'm breathing correctly? You can, you can analyze, or you can just observe. Because when you observe, it's simple, but when you start analyzing, you make it more difficult. What are you analyzing for? Is this the right way to breathe? What's the wrong way to breathe? In through my nose, out through my mouth. How long do I drag my breath for? Do I keep my eyes closed? Am I blinking too much? Am I moving too much? Can I do it with different music? F it. That's pleasant. A taste of freedom. Why when I breathe the air is cooler compared to it's cold outside and your body is hot? But at the moment there's no hot or cold. Your mind only knows hot and cold. It exists in the mind. But what's beyond the mind? Are we using the mind to ask that question to something that's beyond the mind? Are we using the mind to try to figure out what's outside of it? Break free. Let me use my mind to break free from my own mind. Maybe we should try some mind-bending jutsu that doesn't exist. There is no spoon. There's just a singing wool mallet. There is no spoon. Clearly, there is a spoon. Is it really a spoon? Or is your mind calling it a spoon? How do you know that's really a spoon? What if it's just a poon? When maybe it's a spork, but in your country there is no spoon, there's only a spork. Maybe in your country the spoon is literally your hand. Pass the spoon over, please. A person from that country will pass their hand over. Maybe in another country, a spoon is somebody's foot. Maybe this is a spoon. I'm gonna use this bowl to eat from another bowl. Oh no, is it a bowl or a spoon? I'm getting lost. I think I found my way again. Have you found your way? The no way. Or are you still thinking about the spoon? My back is feeling excellent, actually. I've been making sure to be aware of my back. We are playing music right now. We're playing the music of love, of intimate conversation, of authenticity, of graceful conversation. But sometimes we miss the healing because we're not present. Still waiting for the healing. Still looking for the dang spoon. What spoon they talking about? What is a spork? Is that a car made in the United Kingdom or something? Spork. I drive a spork. A spork's car. What would that look like? A spork on wheels. Did I lose my way again? But how can you lose your way if there's no way? But if there's no way, maybe no way is a way. I don't know. Seriously, don't hit that gong. That's not a gong. That's a spoon. See? I had a spoon. What the heck is he talking about? I come here to hear the flutes and healing. And they're talking about confusing spork, spoon, ding dongs. I think my mind turned into a big yarn ball now. I think my mind turned into a big spaghetti. Where's the spaghetti? Is overthinking a spaghetti? If I notice that my mind is a spaghetti, do I feel more peaceful? Or does it make me want to eat spaghetti? One order of spaghetti, please. Here's some spaghetti for you. Would you like more spaghetti? That was a delicious spaghetti. like a orange juice, please? Coming up. This is weird today, says my spaghetti mind. Is my mind weird, or is the spaghetti weird today? I don't know. My spaghetti is broken. But I still have the spoon. Again. Or was it a spoon or a spork? Maybe it doesn't really matter. Spoon. Spoon, spork, spaghetti. My brain is getting busy, dizzy. Maybe I'm ready to flush down the spaghetti. Flush it down. How do you flush it down? We had a spaghetti spork spoon journey today. But I found my way again. Have you found your way again? Or are you still holding on to the spoon? think I have some. I think I have some mango. Mango. Mango from Japan. BRB. How are you doing today, brothers, sisters? Thank you, Mick Rose, Tuber. Dr. J is here too. Corrine T. Interesting energy. I mean, it's kind of always interesting around here. That's why I love it. Is it really ever normal around here? You know what I'm talking about? Test 1, 2. There we go. Interesting vibes. Welcoming QB 8888. Ushanti. You have to learn to play humble. Do you know how to be humble? I think we can be part of the humble gang. Humble and happy. peaceful. Good recipe, you know. Humble, happy, and peaceful. Grateful. Gratitude helps us to chill. We can have a lot of complaints in life. Lots of sadness, sometimes a lot of loneliness. Wintertime, lots of loneliness because there's a lot of expectations. Lots of expectations. You want a winter love, winter warmth with other people. Winter happiness. Sometimes we're so far away from ourselves, even though we're sitting right with ourselves, you know. Makes us, when you don't know how to sit with yourself, when you go to a restaurant alone, sometimes you judge yourself very much. No one cares really, but we've been sometimes taught to be lonely because societal norms. Societal norm makes us feel like miserable because it's like a taught misery. Self-judgment. Or are you willing to self-acceptance? The positive stuff people call cheesy. Every time I become very positive, it seems cheesy because a lot of people don't practice it. That's why it seems so damn cheesy. Stop, breathe, relax. It's for the people who practice. Stop, breathe, relax. It absolutely works. But when you judge peaceful practices, it seems so cheesy. It's like, imagine calling Bob Ross cheesy. Paint my little tree, happy little tree here. Right? But when you practice the happy little breath, happy walking steps, my happy smile, sometimes be cheesy, yeah, you gotta be cheesy. That's why the dad joke works, because it's so damn cheesy and innocent, you know. It's like, that's not even funny, because it's hard to please people who make happiness difficult. The dad joke becomes funny because you make happiness easy. Sometimes we got a lot to prove to nobody. Because most people don't care. Sometimes we worry too much about what other people think. Most people don't give a crap. Especially your acquaintances, they don't care. So why not just follow your heart today? Maybe your heart says, I want Katie to be my girlfriend. I want Bobby to be my boyfriend. Here comes the cheesiness again. Maybe you should learn to love your damn self first. Like, there he goes again. Let me be alone. Leave me alone and let me be lonely. Let me be lonely. I don't want the solution to my loneliness. I want to be a hopeless romantic. Hopeless romantic. You mean lonely person. I'm a hopeless romantic. It just means you're secretly lonely. Don't know how to love yourself. Hopeless romantic, Mike. But there's ways to say it to where it's socially acceptable. Because you don't want to go, I'm lonely. There's many ways to disguise your misery. Hopeless romantic. I'm an introvert. Sometimes we say right? I hate people. No, it means you just don't love your damn self. Right? You heard that before? I hate people. Well, you know who the person they hate? Themselves. But sometimes we don't know better. I have social anxiety. What does that mean? I don't even know how to listen to myself. That's why I don't know how to speak my heart. So it leads to social anxiety. I don't even know how to listen to me. My mind is chaotic. Hello, Dr. Dream. Basic Monday today, huh? Did we stay disciplined towards being a positive life? Whenever it's a plain day, nothing going on, no Thanksgiving or Christmas, the loneliness creeps up on us, makes us think about our exes. Or daydreaming about hitting the lottery sometimes. Sometimes you look at the old photo, or sometimes you keep escaping towards your old habits. Things you don't want to talk about, like addictive content that we watch, addictive substance to help maintain the life that doesn't even make us happy, but we don't know what else to do. What do you do? What else do you do? The same thing you did yesterday, of course. Download Fortnite, Valorant, Netflix. Go pick up a Buffalo Wild Wings on the way home. Chill the F out, repeat. Tomorrow, repeat the same thing. Just with Domino Pizza tomorrow. The next day, repeat the same thing. Different game. But today, we switched to Popeyes. Because they got a special on Wednesday. You show with the coupon. You got coupons. But what is true happiness? Happiness that feels genuine. Do we ever ask, am I truly happy? Such an inconvenient question, you know. Am I actually happy? That's a disgusting question to the people who've never asked that question. Like, I remember the first time I asked, am I genuinely happy? Like, most people don't ask that question. Like, am I happy? Yeah, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like, are you genuinely happy? How dare you? Like, what, you think I'm not happy? The neck goes off, like the snapping may come out. Don't even get to the word fulfilled. Am I fulfilled with my life? There he goes again. Doing all that weird stuff he's doing again. Fulfilled. You know, like that rolling eyes. Fulfilled. There he goes with the word fulfilled, like, yes, of course I'm fulfilled. I got triple bacon cheeseburger, large with a Pepsi. I'm fully filled tonight. I got a Frosty with it too. Late night at Wendy's. Frosty. But to ask yourself, am I fulfilled? I remember when I heard the word fulfilled, I didn't even know what the hell it meant even after I read it. Have y'all ever looked at the definition of the word fulfilled? I was like, what the heck does that even mean? Even though the definition. You know what I mean? The definition of bliss is perfect happiness. Is that even the real perfect happiness? You know what I mean? Bliss, perfect happiness. What would bliss feel like in my life? Nothing on earth is perfect. accept the word perfect exists. For what? Because we like to be cute. It's demure. Perfect happiness. Which is just give me that double bacon cheeseburger, extra barbecue sauce, side of ranch dressing, season the fries, extra salt. But no drink. I got a quadruple shot espresso at Starbucks next door for lunchtime. It's Friday. I just want to make it to the end of the day. So I need a midday quadruple shot espresso. The coffee at my work not strong enough because they don't use the espresso grade Keurig. They have the low quality Keurig. I gotta come to Starbucks to get stronger. Welcome Madara, Chifa. Thank you, Lorraine. I like your mantra today. Your live on YouTube is on a different time frame than here. Your live on YouTube is on a different time from here. On a different time frame from here. Thank you for your mantra. We appreciate that you use that mantra on a daily basis. Do you feel connected to the universe today? You feel connected to the universe tonight? Or is it only Friday and Saturday nights? I don't know how you make talking about cheeseburgers and Pepsi relaxing, but you have. Cheeseburgers. I thought it was Sunday. Well, maybe our relationship with every day could feel like Sunday. You know what I mean? You tripped me up because I was like, wait, it's Monday night. Is it bad to eat if you're hungry before bed? It depends on your standard for life. If you eat right before bed, it's harder to wake up. Let's think about if you eat a cheeseburger, seasoned fries, and a Coke right before bed. Right? You already know eating that makes you go to sleep. So it's a lot harder to wake up. Maybe if you eat a little fruit, like some grapes, something's light, your body's not going to be working as hard while you sleep. What about just a cheeseburger? Is this a real cheeseburger or an imaginary cheeseburger? Like, you know, little kid. I know the consequences of eating late at night, because everybody has eaten late at night, because that's called dinner. In the societal norm of things, eating late at night is called dinner, basically. Now, some people have dinner earlier, right? But many people don't. Many people, when I used to work at the Cheesecake Factory, I eat late every day. Because that's when you have time to eat sometimes. Unless you have the big D, which is called discipline. It's really a big D. Discipline. Because if you don't have, imagine you can just eat lunch. Right? Would fasting be something you recommend? It depends on your standard for life. What are you trying to do with your life? Everybody's calling is different. You gotta know. Personally, I like intermittent fasting. Like just eating, not eating after lunch, basically. Because it allows your body to not always be working hard. And if you have to eat something, just don't. That's the big D. Discipline. Or at least leave 4 or 5 hours. Because not everybody's ready to not eat late. Sometimes we have the greatest excuse to continue being miserable. Sometimes we make the greatest excuse to continue living an unfulfilled life. That's what I used to do all the time. Make great excuses to not follow through on my inspirations. And so my life didn't evolve, it just kept going. It's like staying on, imagine you're playing Pokemon. You get 3 Pokemon, Pikachu, you get Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur, and you just stick to Squirtle the whole game. You show Squirtle and you didn't evolve to nothing else. That's called mediocrity. You just stick to Squirtle from beginning to end. Your life is not bad. Squirtle's cute. Right? Squirtle's cute. But sometimes you're ready to be more than just baby Squirtle. You want to do more. Sometimes we decide to heal from our past and move forward with positive mindset. But most people love to make excuses that keeps us the same because it's easy to just say no. It's just too hard. It's really hard. And so we expect things to just be easy. But realistically, it's not. Nothing's easy. The moment you were born, that was a really difficult experience for any mother. So sometimes we expect life to be easy. But life's about growing and improving and not being in the comfort zone. But when we expect life to be comfortable and we try to chase the comfort zone, we don't want to take responsibility for our happiness. Just blame people. Blame yourself. Blame your neighborhood. Blame your parents. Blame something, anything. But what about responsibility? But I just want to chase the cloud and make TikTok video. Responsibility for my emotions and my happiness. If I just get more money, it'll fix everything. Remember that mindset? If only I just had more money, everything would be fixed. Remember, maybe some of y'all have that mindset right now. if I just had more money, I could follow my dream. So you never really get started because you blame that you don't have the money to start. You can make a drum kit from a box and a plastic container if you truly want to get started. But some people, don't have the money. You could live stream from your phone. Then you go, I got the iPhone 11. I can't start because I don't have the numbers 15 and 16. I want a job, but I don't have a car. You got your damn legs. No, but the job I want is farther. Well, get a job that you can so that you can move to the next thing. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I remember those days in the past where we have this thing called limiting mindset, doubt, fear, and worry. That's when I learned the person that says I can and the person that says I can't are both right. What kind of person are you? Are you I can or are you I can't? I used to be an I can't person. And so in my life, I live blaming others because I just can't do anything. I couldn't. It's hard, not possible. Reformat says, I can't now, unfortunately. I'm an I can't right now. And it's okay. We're gently talking about these things that are hard to talk about gently, because if I spoke it any other way, it would not be demure. Stop preaching at me. Are you preaching at me right now? Are you preaching at me right now, bro? I don't even want that right now. Bro, why don't you play the flute? And so this is why I choose to speak like this in the community. This is my type of ASMR. It's called Wisdom ASMR. Soft-spoken wisdom. You help people fall asleep and gain wisdom. But it doesn't happen all the time. But today the universe says, show them something different. Because you know I can play the flute. I can hit the bowl. But to flow and marinate with the community, two birds, one stone. Bedtime and wisdom. You wake up spiritually, physically too. Oh yeah, it was a great night. He talked about spoons, spaghetti, and sporks. And there was a Squirtle in there too. No chopsticks tonight. Sheer Water says, I too hit the bowl from time to time. Do you know what is your calling, brothers and sisters? Why are you here on the planet? Grace says no. To fix people's vehicles. To learn how to properly open a pomegranate fruit. To help others heal. To love my damn self. I guess I'm so still and silent that TikTok keeps thinking I'm not here, too peaceful. I can't even be peaceful. I guess that's why many people think I'm an AI. Maybe that should be my NPC. The only thing I have to get is one of those prompter screen so that I can just keep my eyes on the gotta make it more dramatic than that. Heart me. Like, oh. Like, oh. I don't know if I want more of that. Why style? Are you sure it's an owl? Could be a wild Pokemon. Hoot hoot. Now everybody's focused on the noise. No, I don't do the mic licking. Do you do ASMR mic licking? Does it look like I do it? Do I look like that type? Maybe. I know it's so peaceful. We want more action. This is the most action you're gonna get today. We already know. But whenever people get distracted at the park, I tell them, whenever you get annoyed by a sound, hug the sound, love the sound, because sometimes these sounds that annoy you comes from your own head. You can't run away from the owl in your head. So many people drink alcohol. We can turn it off. Wah. That's okay. Like the silent beep that you hear. Maybe you like this sound instead. So who are we scamming today, OG? We're scamming our own mind. We're tricking the mind. You're enjoying your life. This moment is enough. You're the best person that you could be, or else you would have done something better already. to enjoy our life, huh? We have time to overthink. Let me pretend to be happy for you really quick. Let me pretend to fit in so that you don't have to know how I feel really quick. Now I'm saying, gotta hold it down for H-Town. How's the Houston Astros doing this year? Did you hear Kendrick release a new song again? Let's talk about some things so that we don't have to talk about how we feel. Let's talk about some stuff so that you don't have to talk about how my life actually is. Please. Do you play Minecraft? Ask me more things that don't matter, please. How many evolutions of Pikachu is there? You talking to me? I resent you for making fun of me earlier this year and still don't understand why my gang stalkers. What does that mean? LaQuisha is short on money today. Why did you change your name? To brother? Because I feel like it? Did someone make you? No, nobody made me. Who would make me change my own username? You must be Brother Tanet instead of Guru Tanet. Oh no, the government. Your name is too powerful. You have to reduce it. Somebody gave me a good idea today. I think it was you, Savvy. Babysitter Tanet. Da babysitter. Just DA. Da babysitter. Yeah. It's the babysitter. Or do what you're doing now. I learned earlier on, some people gonna be pissed off at you. Because even if you're perfect, somebody will get pissed off at you. Look at him all perfect. Look at him all perfect and everything. All perfect. All disciplined. How do you allow yourself to feel again? You have to see what made you stop feeling. Why did you stop? Because if you can stop it, you can start it. No. So when you learn to be happy when you're sad, you just practice what brings you to happiness. Many people know how to be sad, but they don't know how to practice being happy. Do you practice being happy? Do you know how to up your happiness? What's something you do that brings you joy? Sometimes we have fun, but we're not happy. Like when we play Call of Duty. It's fun. We love to connect with a friend. But happiness, it comes and goes. But the happiness, you can make the happiness arrive even when you're not playing Call of Duty. I guess not. But doing things you enjoy does. Well, Rob, the way I changed my perception, I learned to be more grateful for the simple things in life. The little things in life. Think about all the little things you do in life. Like, there's so many things to be grateful for. Running water, hot water, water that flushes after you use the toilet. Imagine if the water didn't flush. Yuck. But because it does, wow. You see how little that is? Thank you for the insulation in the house. If it wasn't insulated, it'd be like sleeping in a tent. Wow. Thank you for electricity. It's everywhere. Wow. Thank you for trash cans. Imagine if there were no trash cans and that there's people who take out the trash. Thank you for the trash people, trash man, trash truck. Thank you for my thumb. Imagine trying to open a door with no thumb. Like turn a doorknob with no thumb. Think about that. What other little thing are you grateful for? The sun. I mean, that's a big thing. But if there was no sun, we probably wouldn't even exist today. Right? Food. Thank you for having a variety of food. Imagine back then, if you were poor, you don't have much variety. Nowadays, if you're poor, you still have choices. Back then, if you were poor, you still get choices, just a lot less. Dollar menu, spicy McChicken. I'm gonna go to Wendy today. Just gotta walk a little farther. We got choices for instant noodle too. Some people live off instant noodle. Mac and cheese. Ramen. I remember when I was a kid and I was hungry. No food to eat at home. We weren't like poor, but there's just nothing to eat. So I ate a can of sardines because apparently there was something to eat, which was the can of sardines in oil or in tomato sauce. Just opened the can of sardine and just ate. At least there was something to eat in the pantry. You know? Very humbling to be grateful for what you have. So many things to be grateful for, like having decent memory. Because as you get older, some people lose their memory. Dementia. You remember your own name. Some people, it can be very scary to think that one day you might forget your own name. But never forget gratitude. Because gratitude doesn't need a name, it's just an attitude. I don't know my name, but that's okay. Just positive. I may forget my own name, but I still be cracking jokes. Like, what is my name? Maybe we should just make one up today. I'm grateful every day. And then names are spells. Your attitude is also can be a spell. Positive attitude or negative attitude. Or sometimes the spell is really subtle, like mediocrity. Imagine when your attitude is mediocre. It's like a subtle spell. You're just like meh, meh, meh. When you feel meh, you're just kind of like, and that lasts very long. Where do you get those bird sounds? The internet and apps. I used to feel very meh, and I would cover up by playing more video games. Video games are they're a good way to pretend you don't feel. Right, you just click, 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 click. That's how I escape my life. Just play more Team Fortress. Click, 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 click. Heroes of New Earth. Overwatch. I remember I saw the game Overwatch for the first time on YouTube, and I was like, I can't play this because I know I would be addicted to this. I looked at the preview from Overwatch, and I knew that if I played this game, I would lose like 3 years of my life. I already know myself. 3 years of my life, because that game, I was like, because I started understanding how my attitude is. I like to commit to things. I like to commit to games. I like to commit to live streaming. I need something to commit to, because my mind is very active. If I don't commit to something, I'm miserable. And I think it's because growing up, I played a lot of Legos every day, just made towers with Legos, like towering, like just towers. I just kept building towers. Like I didn't make, But then when the PS1 came, Gran Turismo came, Final Fantasy came, your brain starts changing, because it's a different kind of Lego now. It's a Lego with a storytelling. But it's not sandbox. Somebody controls that for you. So I've been playing games for a long time, up until I had a spiritual awakening. And even after awakening, you still play. But I start realizing, if I spend time doing this, how am I going to get to that? Kind of hard to. Because I know I'm the type that moderation is key, but I don't know how to moderate. You have to accept, if you're somebody who can't moderate, you gotta realize that. A lot of people don't know how to discipline or moderate, but we love to say everything in moderation. Farmville. Oh God, Farmville on Facebook. Shout out to the Farmville. And Bejeweled Blitz. Also the Facebook Poker. Zynga. I was on the Texas Hold'em Facebook thing too. There's so many avenues to just escape your feelings. Texas Hold'em, yeah. This is why I'm happy with my life now, because look at the pace of what we're doing on here. Slow down. Like I need to be here as much as everybody else, you know? My wife was on the other day and they asked, somebody asked, is he funny in real life? And she says, he's crazy. It's true. This is good, you know, this is good for my mental health. We can be crazy together in peace. How did you meet your wife? At the boba shop, actually. She goes to the same boba shop. Long time. Yeah, she was on here yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, yeah. Or no, I think it was Saturday. Yeah. And so, when you're peaceful and you're grounded, you learn how to tame your wandering, or I would say our mind has a lot of energy because we're living in a world of high levels of dopamine. We just have to learn how to center that mind, you know, especially with TikTok, with first-person shooters, right? with playing like Heroes of New Earth, Dota, League of Legends, and racing games and street racing and Monster energy drinks, and, sugar mixed with, a lot of it. And so our mind so much. And so there's just a lot more information and dopamine than ever, which distracts us from focusing. Which is why sound healing and frequency music is so powerful to me personally, because it makes me able to focus. And I didn't know how to tame my mind, and I don't use the prescribed stuff, I don't take anything other than just coffee and tea. Right? But meditation and mindfulness, it really helps me to make my life productive. Yeah, boba is a Taiwanese milk tea, or it's the black ball. Let's pop. I feel so powerless as a mom. That's okay. You're not the only one. That's why with community we learn so much faster when it's authentic and we're sharing things that add to our life. That's why I say we don't just talk about a bunch of random stuff in here that doesn't add to our life. We engage in things that add, that help each other's life become better. And that's why I love being here, because you're being real when you say that comment. I feel so powerless as a mom. Like, you feel safe enough to express that. And that's huge. And I feel safe enough to express how my mind is a certain way, and how my wife, expresses that I'm crazy in a more humorous way, But at the end of the day, I know I'm a bit outside the box, or a lot outside the box. And I try to fit my outside the box self into certain boxes that I didn't fit for a long time, which made me feel more lost. Instead of just let myself be free and weird, I tried to conform, which made me glitch out and unhappy. Very insecure, especially when you're in the Asian Thai culture. There's like things, etiquette that you do in cultures, right? That shows respect, but it hides how you really feel. But you know your etiquette roles, and you don't want to burden anybody. You just want to pretend everything's fine. It's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm good, and you? It's a common thing that we do, because it's just like we're not always trying to fix, we're not always trying to get deep with everybody. But sometimes we don't have the opportunity to get deep with the people that we see on a daily basis, so we feel very disconnected from our life, because we don't know how to genuinely connect to people and ourselves, So we go to work and we don't even want to ask deep questions, because we don't know how to deal with our own feelings, let alone deal with other people's feelings. So we just say the routine, I'm good, and you? And oftentimes we don't even know how we feel. We don't check in on ourselves sometimes, I definitely did. I just knew I was lonely all the time. But I never asked why. Like maybe I was very sad, but I never asked, why are you sad? I'm just sad, or I'm lonely, or, because that's like a dark hole you don't want to go down, Like that's inconvenient. I would rather just play more video games. Maybe watch a music video. Listen to a new rap song. Or maybe the new EDM song just dropped. Listen to some old concerts. Escape my feelings. But they're still there. A bit more thought-provoking stream today, because we have to support each other. We have to go deep with each other. Sometimes we don't do it alone. So doing it together helps us to feel like, I'm not the only weird one. Especially when you fail. Like for me, I felt I failed as a child because I couldn't fulfill my parents' expectations. Right? So when you feel like a failure, you have shame in yourself sometimes. But it's quiet. It's a quiet thing you don't talk about. And you really want to make your parents happy. You really want to be better, but sometimes you don't know where to even start. Like, where do you start? And oftentimes I didn't even spend time doing what I'm doing right now, contemplating, reflecting. I just drank more energy drinks, went out, played more games, bought more, just kept escaping more substance. Right? I never, whenever I became more spiritual, I didn't even know I could be present without thinking. That's how active my mind was. Imagine that our mind can be so active we don't know that we can just be in this moment and breathe. But that's why life led me to this path. Sawadee. But it's crazy to think of it as a parent point of view. The parent is also the child too. Because what your parents do to you, oftentimes they learn from their parents. The same habits. So just because the parent is older doesn't mean they don't carry what's transferred to them from their parents. And so the karmic cycle keeps going to the same, the generational baggage keep continuing until we stand up for the truth with each other. The truth of peace and joy and happiness that's authentic, genuine happiness. This is why I use that word a lot, authentic and genuine Because sometimes you're happy, but it's not long lasting. But when it's genuine, you learn to be happy right now. But many people don't get what the hell that means. How can you just genuinely be happy right now? There's a story about a man who asked the Buddha, I want happiness. The Buddha says, get rid of your ego, the I. Get rid of your desire, the want. What's left? Happiness. When I heard that quote, I applied it. I was like, so you're saying happiness is always just now? Why don't I feel it? All your emotions are in the now, but there's two emotions, positive and negative. That's it. You have a choice. Which emotion do you want to choose? Sometimes we choose happiness to escape our sadness, but we don't heal the sadness inside. We just go eat some sushi and a Japanese beer to not feel sometimes. Asahi. And so we do things to get dopamine, but inside still carrying sadness. Sometimes inside you feel the crying energy, but you disguise it. There's so many ways to disguise your feelings. Dressing flashy hair, flashy colors, so that people don't see through you. Because when you're sad, you don't want people to know you're sad. You don't want to be like getting any attention. Unless you have somebody who awaken, who will call you out on your BS. Masking. Right? Like, oh. But when we have this conversation in the community, the pressure valve of sadness is already being released because we feel seen. So instead of deep sadness, you feel comforted because someone may actually understand how you feel, but you're still not sure yet. But you somewhat feel seen, and you don't feel alone anymore because we can be open about loneliness and sadness, and it doesn't have to be off-putting and weird. and doesn't have to be pretentious, and that there's no link in the bio after the conversation. There's no private one-on-one. It's just now. That's why what we do in here, I'm aware it saves a lot of lives. Earlier on when I started streaming on Twitch, a lot of people with self-deletion thoughts always approached. And I was like, I'm just here to make some sounds at people. But whenever you actually, you're authentic and you make relaxing sounds, and people open up to you about how they really feel. But if you're not authentic, people won't openly, aren't going to be authentically opening because they don't feel safe with you. So from the beginning of my live streaming journey, the amount of people's sadness naturally open up in the community, but I just didn't know what that meant. Because in the beginning, I just was an ASMR artist, Sometimes people just want to know you're there because you understand. They don't need you to do anything to we get to just be together. And but we get to be with good energy people. We get to be with people who are on the same page mostly. Right? And we get to resonate with people who are on the same heart center. And that means a lot to the world, because sometimes you don't have those you don't have that in your real life, but online, there's a place that you can come to find your tribe. I think sometimes it's easier to speak to people who have an unbiased opinion. And I guess it's kind of hard to find people who are unbiased also. There's always something that kind of Just like me, sometimes I piss people off. That's how it's gonna be. Thank you, Katrina. I just do my best to be authentic because I need to be. Not I want to be, I just need it for my life. I just need to be myself. If I'm not myself, I feel it's a job. And whenever I'm doing this and it feels like a job, it pains. It's so uninspiring. But when there's authenticity, when there's love, the energy is lighter. We can crack jokes on command. And when we crack jokes, some people leave. And that's okay, you know what I mean? Some days it's worth cracking more jokes. Some days I do a lot less jokes. Some days it's more music. But lately, there's been a lot of fire energy. There's been a lot of sadness that makes me show up like this today. To be more graceful, to be more intimate, connecting, more feminine. Because there's a lot of fire energy of just, because there's a lot of family things going on in December and Thanksgiving season. And sometimes your family kind of is it disconnects you a bit. But we pretend to look connected. We take selfies together. Because we don't even know how to communicate with our family authentically. Sometimes because we don't know how to authentically communicate with ourselves. Welcome, Rebecca. Yeah. So I just stay true to my calling. That's why I don't just do one thing. I don't just show up and do the same thing all the time, because that's not how it works. You gotta be original. If you just keep doing the same thing every stream, it's not, it's called routine. That's what the master teaches. When you do routine, you don't really connect deeply to your community, because you're not connecting to your practice, your life. You're just showing up, head bowls, and leave. I show up and I do my best to engage with the community, which takes time, which takes time for me to slowly warm up, say hi, and sometimes, like today, the spoon, the spork, like all of that is like, what the heck is he doing tonight? Sometimes I don't even know, like, why I don't know why, but my heart tells me to just do it. For real. Like, I'm aware sometimes because it's part of the healing journey. Because if you know with your head what you're doing, sometimes you block your heart. And that's why there could be a lot of randomness in this stream, because this is called going with the flow, but that flow is just love. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Always real talk for the first time. I remember earlier on, before I started doing more spiritual talks, I was doing ASMR for 2 years. I sat there making noise for 1.5 years. And my higher self, I heard a voice. It said, "You're meant for more than this." And for weeks, "You're meant for more than this." And I kept not listening to that voice and I just kept doing my feathers. I just kept doing my routine, slowly improving my routine. But my heart knew I wanted to do more spiritual stuff. But if I do spiritual stuff, it would be like pulling the rug on the community, because everything I built up to this point was all just ASMR and no spiritual. And I knew I would lose so many people if I just broke my routine. But I couldn't keep doing unfulfilling things. So So I lost a ton of people. Ton of people. Holy. Over half of the people like, wait, why don't you just keep making sounds and be quiet? Because this thing told me I can't do it anymore. And I lost. Right? And I started picking up the oracle card and tarot card. And then I lost even more people. But when this thing tells me to, I listen. But I know it comes at a cost. Temporarily. But where it could lead you could be somewhere incredible. But do you have faith for that long? This is why I tell you I've been streaming for over 5 years. And I'm sharing with you a little piece of the live streaming journey that many people don't see. To where I disappointed so many people. I lost so many people. Trying to figure out my purpose and my calling. And at one point I gave up. For 2 months, I just got tired. For 4 years trying to grow like spirituality, and it just kept not growing. And I was just tired. I'm like, man, it's not working. And I just went to, I just went to do Amazon deliveries. Honestly, it's kind of like, let me just go sell books on Amazon, sell used books on Amazon. Right, I delivered Uber Eats, selling food. Delivering food. Right, just trying to find my way because I just so. And at that time, I was just streaming 2 to 3 hours a day. Right, 2 to 3 hours a day. Because, and then eventually I took a break just because I didn't feel it was going anywhere. So I needed to just give myself a vacation away from live streaming, which made me feel really sad because I love live streaming so much. And now I'm streaming 10 hours a day. I never thought, like, why would I stream 10 hours a day? Like, that's not normal. Your dreams, when you find your purpose and your calling, it's all difficult. There's no easy, like just me sitting here cross-legged, right? Even my back hurts, whatever. I just keep doing my best to believe in my dream, even when the dream doesn't seem to work. Because when it's your calling, it's your calling. What is your calling? Even if you suffer, do you still believe in your dream? Even when your dream's not working, do you just give up? And when you don't know your calling, are you willing to find out? And sometimes to find your calling, you have to fail looking. But it's better than standing still and not realizing something's not for you. That's why I'm not a massage therapist. That's why I'm not a wedding videographer. Right? That's why I don't sell books on Amazon anymore. That's why I haven't done Amazon deliveries for over a year now. Almost over a year. Right. Well, I started doing this No, it was in April. I started on TikTok in April because it started working. Like I was just trying it out and I realized it's growing on here. And right now, the internet live streaming online, especially on TikTok, actually is popping on Twitch, you know. Right now, TikTok live streaming is on the low because there's so much shopping going on that's distracting. Right? Because most people, right? Because why? It's December. They're trying to sell stuff. So the amount of content creators going live to sell a product, there's a huge spike. And eventually it just dies off. And normal traffic without people selling so much is back. Yeah. So I'm in a sea of people licking the microphone on Twitch. And right now on TikTok, I'm in a sea of people doing home shopping network while trying to teach people to love their damn self. And I still keep figuring out, how do I make my dream work and still not sell out and to be authentic? But and on YouTube, it's just a giant ocean of content. There's so much to see on YouTube. Yeah, the saturation. So there's a lot of things that will say your dream is not possible, but I continue to grind every day because when I see y'all happy, when I see that your life is changing, when I see the community inspired to practice self-love, when I see the committed practitioners, it keeps me going. When I see your mental health getting amazing, when I see you practice meditation, and you look for your purpose and your calling, it's what makes me show up. Right? Yes, this is live. And of course, all the constant support. There's a lot of constant support all the time now, especially all the moderators, dedicated, you know. And we have people from all around the world. We got people in Australia. And some people say, I wake up and go to sleep watching you. And when you're not on, they watch the dang reruns. You know, I mean, you can watch other people too, by the way. You know, it's not the only one. You can watch other people. Or listen to your album on Spotify. Nice to see Toya. Space Dandy is here too. That's why I'm on here after a long day. Woke up at what? 6 a.m. today. I had a 20-minute nap today. But this is my baby, my dream, my calling. And I'm inspired to do a little bit more. And so, but I'm at the point where I'm out of gas. So this is gonna be the end of this stream. So thank you for hearing me go on a bedtime wisdom talk. Lots of, some people probably fell asleep already. So this is 3 ohms and I'm just gonna leave. So thank you, Rebecca, Tater. Okay. Here we go. And this is why I'm leaving Monday to come do this more. Right? If in February, I'll be here Monday morning and evening and be focused more on creating albums that help you fall asleep, that help heal you, and bring more binaural frequency and Tibetan bowls and all these things that will help you center your energy and remember to be responsible for your happiness. Because this is a living temple to me, right? I'm live streaming, but to me, what I'm doing here, it's a living like sanctuary called my dream, and I'm glad that you appreciate it. I'm glad. And it's not easy to maintain sometimes because the internet can be noisy, you know. Yeah. Here we go. Thank you, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And please love your damn self still. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for your follows. I turned on the alerts for Twitch again. So if you see something on the screen, it's for Twitch. Thank you, Rebecca, Irene, Sassy Mom, Katrina, Maria. Muchas gracias. De nada. Buenas noches. Hasta luego. Thank you, everybody.